everyone, this is Kirstine from the Mustard Tree Trust. Well, hello everyone. I'm meant to be here to show you how to make a Christingle. Have you heard of a Christingle before? Well, Christians use it to explain why Jesus came to earth. And we use it at Christmas time. So it's a really good time to explain it. But I can't find one. All I've got is a picture. Can you see my picture?
Can you see the Christingle picture? There's an orange that represents the world. A circle. Then there's a tape, a red tape that goes all the way around the middle. And that's God's love to the whole world. Then there's a candle. And we talk about Jesus being the light of the world. And then 4 cocktail sticks with sweets on the top, with all the good gifts that God gives to all 4 corners of the earth, which means everybody can get God's good gifts if we share them out properly.
So I keep looking in my bag because I'm sure I packed one. And the only thing I found so far is this orange t-shirt. It's a bit chilly in here. So I thought I might put it on because I am a bit cold. But you see, the orange part of the Christingle represents the world. The whole world. Because Jesus came for the whole world. So that's why we have an orange, and an orange is round as well. I mean, obviously my t-shirt's not very round, but I'm quite round underneath it. But the orange is the whole world. And so that's why we use an orange to make a Christingle. I wonder what else I've got in my bag. Maybe I can show you without actually having a Christingle. Oh, brilliant. Look what I found. This red scarf will be ideal because the Christingle has a red ribbon all the way around the middle. And the red ribbon is there to show that God's love goes all the way around the orange, all the way around the world. So that would work, wouldn't it? Now then, there's lots of other things in a Christingle as well, including a candle. I don't know what I'm going to use for a candle. Oh, hold on. We've not had any power recently, have we? Isn't it strange when you don't have any lights? I don't know, did you have any lights? We had no lights over the weekend, and so we've all got our head torches. See if it still works. Oh, good, it still works. So I had to wear my head torch all weekend because it was so dark in my house. We had no electricity and no lights. We couldn't see anything. We really struggled. You see, lights do more than just shine in one place. And when Jesus said he was the light of the world, that kind of meant he shone in lots of places. Maybe it meant he shone in the whole world and that God's love reached everyone. Maybe. But the last part of a Christingle is going to be a bit difficult because you have sweets on 4 sticks and stick them in your orange. Well, I've got an apple. And I've got some sweets, but I haven't got 4 arms. Do you think you'd be able to imagine that I did have 4 arms? Because if I do that and spread my arms out really wide, I could move my arms and show that God's love means that he has given us amazing goodies like sweeties and fruit. And he's given them all over the world. And we can share them with everybody because we can share God's love. So that's what a Christingle is about. A Christingle has an orange circle, the orange, and it's round to represent the world. It has a red bit round the middle, all the way around, to show that God's love goes all the way around the world to everybody. It has a torch, well, usually a candle, that comes out of the top and talks about Jesus being the light of the world. And it also has sweeties and good, healthy things. And they point in all four directions, so you can't escape from all the good things that God has made for you. And that's what we think about when we think about Christmas. And that's what we think about when you make a Christingle. When Jesus said that he was the light of the world, what did he mean? Well, I wonder. Lights do lots of different things. I know last weekend when we didn't have any lights on, it was really difficult. And we lit some candles. And as soon as you light one candle, all of the darkness disappears. So maybe Jesus is like that. He is able to make all the darkness in the world disappear. Just a tiny little bit of God's goodness in your life can make all the sad things go. But there's lots of different types of lights, isn't there? My head torch that I was wearing before, that's really good at showing what to do and where I was going. And when Jesus said he was the light of the world, maybe he was explaining to us where we should put our feet, how we should walk. Because if we follow in Jesus' footsteps, being kind and generous and loving, then the world will be a much better place. But also, having the big light on in the room. That really helps us. You know, some things look all right in the half darkness. You know, you might have two socks. They look a bit like a pair. They're both socks. They would do if you put them on, but they're not quite right. And when we put the big light on in our lives, when we put Jesus into our lives, we spot things that aren't quite right. And maybe Jesus being the light of the world is a challenge for us to make things a little bit better, for us to sort out the things that aren't quite right in our lives. Maybe it's because we tell lies, or maybe it's because we use bad words, or maybe it's because we're not very kind to other people. They're just some of the things that we do. So maybe this Christmas, you could go to a Christingle service. And when you light that candle, just remember me, dressing up like an orange. And remember that light of the world, and the difference Jesus could make to your life. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.